In the opulent universe of the Kardashians, where luxury is currency and family dynamics fuel endless drama, few artifacts wield the power of a Hermès Birkin bag. These elusive totes, handcrafted with the precision of Renaissance masters, aren't merely accessories, they're status symbols, investment pieces, and emotional lightning rods. Kim Kardashian, the empire builder behind SKIMS and a connoisseur of high-end horology, recently confessed to a seismic crash-out triggered by one such bag. A vintage Jean Paul Gaultier designed exotic Birkin shoulder bag, so rare that only a handful exist. The skirmish, which pitted her against matriarch Kris Jenner, unfolded like a reality TV cliffhanger, blending obsession, miscommunication, and sibling salvation into a tale that exposes the raw underbelly of Kardashian covetousness. Kardashian, whose closet rivals a museum's archive with its array of Birkins valued in the multimillions, first encountered the Grail during an innocent scroll through fashion ephemera. This wasn't your standard flap top, it was a 42 cm JPG exotic crocodile skin shoulder bag in glossy Bordeaux leather, a relic from Gaultier's tenure as Hermès creative director from 2003 to 2010. With its structured silhouette, subtle ruching, and the patina of age, it evoked a bygone era of audacious luxury. Think Studio 54 meets Savile Row. I became obsessed, Kardashian admitted on the Call Her Daddy podcast, her voice a mix of reverence and regret. The bag's scarcity, fewer than a dozen produced, elevated it to mythical status, fetching upwards of $73,000 at auction. For Kardashian, a self-proclaimed collector chasing every variant from Himalaya Niloticus to the elusive Rose Azza, this was the white whale. The dilemma gnawed at her. Confide in Kris, the family's deal-making dynamo with an unparalleled network of atelier insiders, or risk her swooping in undetected? Do I send a picture of it to my mom and tell her, or is she going to copy me on this? Kardashian pondered, a hesitation born from past instances where familial tastes overlapped perilously. Ultimately, transparency won. She fired off texts replete with runway snaps and campaign stills, imploring, "If you ever find it, I want it." Kris, ever the opportunist, acknowledged the missive, filing it away like a business memo. Meanwhile, Kardashian dove into negotiations with the vendor, haggling the price to a triumphant low before life intervened. Immersed in rigorous study for California's bar exam, a pursuit that consumed her summers, she silenced notifications for a fortnight, oblivious to the store's ping. The bag was secured, awaiting confirmation. Emerging from her cocoon, Kardashian reunited with Kris and sister Khloé for a casual catch-up. Kris, with her trademark efficiency, broached a collaborative purchase for one of your sister's birthdays, dangling the Hermès like bait. Kardashian's heart soared. She envisioned it as a preemptive gift for her October 21st birthday, a maternal masterstroke. Days later, illusion shattered. Kylie Jenner, fresh off her August 10th birthday, unveiled the exact bag on social media, gushing thanks to Kris in a carousel of sun-kissed poses. The glossy Bordeaux gleamed against Kylie's bronzed skin, its straps slung effortlessly over a bikini-clad shoulder, a visual gut punch to Kardashian. "Are you f***ing kidding me?" she seethed into her phone, dialing Kris with the ferocity of a scorned diva. "I turn into a monster," she later reflected, the admission laced with self-aware humor yet underscoring the depth of her ire. Kris countered with feigned innocence. Kylie had submitted a wish list, the bag ostensibly its crown jewel. But Kardashian, armed with digital forensics, dismantled the defense. Screenshots flooded the call, texts to the store chronicling her pursuit, exchanges with Kris timestamped for precedence. "I had a full conversation with you," she accused, her rage unfiltered. "I was raging," she confided to podcast host Alex Cooper, the word choice evoking a storm of expletives and slammed receivers. The betrayal stung deeper than logistics. It pierced the sisterly pact, transforming a luxury squabble into existential affront. Kylie, blissfully unaware of the tempest, paraded her prize, its exclusivity now tainted by fraternal fallout. This wasn't Kardashian's first rodeo with Birkin-induced frenzy. Her 2011 Oceanside earring debacle on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, a 15-carat diamond vanishing into turquoise waves, had cemented her as luxury's dramatic guardian. Yet, the Hermès eclipsed it, symbolizing not just acquisition but affirmation in a family where gestures speak volumes. Kris, the architect of their billion-dollar brand, has long weaponized gifts. Birkins for Christmases past, including a $100,000 rarity for Kylie in 2022. Kardashian's arsenal boasts gifts from confidants and ex-Kanye West, her closet a vault of narratives, from featherlight neutrals to jewel-toned exotics. Fortune favored the furious when Khloé intervened, her good American ethos extending to peacemaking. Having eavesdropped on the melee, she procured an identical bag, presenting it months early as birthday bomb. Khloé is such a real one, Cooper marveled, a nod to the sibling solidarity that redeems Kardashian chaos. It is so ridiculous over a bag, but it was my most recent crash out, Kardashian conceded, her laughter a bridge over troubled acquisitiveness. Delving into the Birkin's lore amplifies the absurdity. Jane Birkin, the late muse, sketched her ideal on a 84 flight to Hermès chief Jean-Louis Dumas, a utilitarian hold-all for life's detritus. The result? A waitlist labyrinth, where neophytes bribe with purchases, and insiders wield influence like currency. Kardashian's obsession traces to this mystique. Her collection, flaunted in closet tours, spans decades, each stitch a story. The JPG variant, with Gaultier's punkish flair, marries heritage to rebellion, crocodile scales shimmering like armored seduction. The feud's ripple effects illuminate Kardashian matriarchal mechanics. Kris, the momager extraordinaire, navigates affections as deals, her wishlist veto a power play. Kylie's windfall, absent from her own list per Kardashian's intel, hints at strategic favoritism, perhaps compensating Kylie's entrepreneurial leaps with key.